So you see him back there. This is the Flight of Passage standby line right now. It is next level long. Reaches all the way basically back to the top of the bridge that connects Africa to Pandora. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours you'd be waiting in this.
His kids, while the lioness is
Why didn't you tell?
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Tom, I do Disney, hence the name of this channel, Tom Does Disney. Look at this king size bed I got to sleep in last night. That was really like a treat, I gotta tell you. We're shutting off some lights and a television. We're heading out into the Disney World. Animal Kingdom status. It's early magic hours, extra magic hours, early. And it's already half hour into it, which I'm not worried about because as y'all know, I do not like extra magic hours early at Animal Kingdom. It's a madhouse. Everybody from every piece of property is trying to be there. And yeah, it's just too much really. So guys, look at a little bit of humidity on my lens for the first time since October. Wow, it's tough. You can't really get any humidity problems with this lens because the glass on it is about that big. Oh, but look at, you can see it right there. Crazy. That's very cool. I feel like I'm watching Michael's vlogs or something. I gotta get some sunscreen. So we're gonna stop into the All-Star Sport. Oh wow, alright, so right out front, it's just sports everywhere. A bunch of ESPN stuff. Little balls, so you can go play on those courts out there. Very cool, here it is, the sunscreen. $22 each. They're usually $26. Okay, I see, it's 12 bucks, that's not bad. Sunscreen was purchased and generously applied all over me. Super bright day here, no glasses morning, you know how I do it. So we're gonna head through check and we're gonna start making our way up to Africa, Safari, so I can get some coffee and take a safari. Annual pass holder line is a joke, so we're gonna go take a look at the other side if I can find a break somewhere to get over. Oh wait, the pass holder line's probably gonna be shorter.
Have a great day.
Morning. Divine, pretty rare sight around here actually. That's maybe the third time since we started vlogging that we've actually seen her out and about. I think it's kind of a hit or miss whether it's morning or afternoon because I've seen her both times. That's a third-party company that brings that Divine in. She's not an official Disney worker. They're outsourced. She's outsourced. I think that's a cool little fact that a lot of people don't know. We're back. The difference between me and everybody else in this park right now is I'm the only person that was the last one out of here last night. Go back, watch the closeout if you didn't, because I straight up last person in this park last night. Oh, I see a bunch of big old fish, but I don't see any otters. They got that cool little ramp right there that they can slide down, which is awesome. Another top tip from Tom is when this park opens, whether it's extra magic hours or normal hours, come right up to the safari. because you're always bound to catch a way shorter weight.
Your safety, my job, security. I like my job, help me keep it, you know, it's a good thing to know. Discovered by the Western world until like 1901, also called Ghost of the Forest. And the other one is, the beige one, is a greater kudu. One of the largest mountain bongo. They're actually a critically endangered species. There are 17 in the wild. Not a lot. Now right about now you're probably thinking because they're territorial. Being territorial makes them extremely aggressive. So that's quite a long time. Although they typically come up every 2, and they have been recorded as long as 8 minutes under. So quite large. They're the largest of the crocodilians, getting up to 20 feet long and weighing up to 500 pounds. Their trunks. They do remain leafless 9 months out of the year to help them do. Those are springback. Get their name because they're incredibly springy. They can leap 6 feet straight into the air or 13 feet forward while running. The action is dogs. Also called painted dogs because their coats look like they have been painted on. They're one of the most successful predators of the savannah. This is because they hunt in large packs and have a wide range of vocalizations. They can actually make several different kinds of unique sounds. When they're vocalizing, they sound like they're chirping. 90% success rate when hunting, higher than any of the big cat species. But what really is nut animals, the emblem of Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, they're quite large. They do graze for about 20 hours a day, sleep for about 30 to 60 minutes. They don't sleep for very 6 feet tall. So although these guys look pretty small, they're actually quite large. In giraffe camps take a crash course in living, you could say they fall right into life. If you don't understand that. There's right an elephant. Now that one appears to be by itself, so it's more than likely a male. Bull elephants tend to live as loners or in small bachelor herds. If you see them. And here's the question. Everybody knows that elephants are poached for their helps out their population. They're a keystone species, meaning we can't survive without them, but they're also endangered, meaning they're disappearing. It's kind of a species. Do you guys know how they get their pink coloration? Yes, eating shrimp. Do you know what it is in shrimp that makes them pink? The same stuff in carrots. Just a second, I'm misting there. There's cheetah. Cheetah are one of the fastest animals on the planet, reaching speeds of 65 miles per hour. It's on the hillside, prowling under the bushes. There's another one there. They can reach speeds of 65 miles per hour. Speed coupled with keen eyesight make them a formidable predator. However, they are built for speed and agility, so they're often run off from their prey by other more powerful predators. Those are white rhinos. Get their name from the Afrikaans word bite, which means wide because of their wide square mouths. They can get anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 pounds. Now to the left hand. Those rhinos though. I know what you're thinking, oh, they're stalking them. No. Most predators don't hunt rhinos, they're dangerous. They can charge at speeds of 35 miles per hour. Combine that with their weight, they are a living, breathing tank, and predators know it. Now the male lion is the original stay-at-home dad, staying in his territory, protecting his home and his kids, while the lioness is the primary hunter. So the burrowing species. Now they're quite light on their feet, very bouncy and flighty, romping about with their tails held. There are a couple kinds of animals. The one with the horns is a bottstock. We'll talk more about it in a second. Then that large bird, I'm sure you know, is an ostrich. That is a female. Do you know how I know it's a girl? Colors. Eggs doesn't matter much. Those could be laid by anything or anyone. Those are unfertilized. There aren't any males. Males are brightly colored black and white. Well, the females. This is the rarest animal on the reserve because for quite some time they were actually extinct in the wild. Still really only found in special.
Alright, that was a quick safari. Now we're gonna go walk down the jungle, the Gorilla Falls exploration trails, because I never come down here, so why not?
Holy cow. Actually, no, it's mouse. Spiny mouse.
Look at all these African cichlids. Anybody who's watched my channel knows I'm a bit of a fish nerd. If you guys went and watched my old school videos, what I used to do is fish stuff. I had no idea they had a ton of African cichlids hanging back here. Some of my favorite fish.
Why didn't you tell me, Trev?
Give me back.
Just kidding.
Yeah, the packing one.
So I've never really even walked down here for definitely since I started vlogging, and in just years and years and years. I remember I actually came down here with my buddy Mark when we came. So shout out to you, Mark, if you're still watching these videos. The last time I went through this whole thing was with you, buddy. A few little Koo Safari updates. Update number one is that is where you get the Cheshire cattail equivalent thing that we were looking for that day. I didn't get it because I have Tiffin's lunch reservations. Second thing is that has the best espresso maybe on property from me, because it's the least bitter, it's got a ton of flavor. I love this. It's been a good morning so far. That was a good safari, walked the trek. Nice, perfect coffee. Now let's head back into Pandora, where we will not be the only person there like we were last night. We're gonna grab a Pandoran sunrise from Satuli, and we're gonna go hop a fast pass for Navi River Journey. After that, we'll be pretty close to 2 hours out from our Tiffin's reservation, so maybe we go ride Everest and Kali River Rapids. Maybe they'll let me on my fast pass a little early. It's funny, even on the bridge up to Africa, from Africa up to Pandora, Sotuaihe is going on, the Pandora drum show, and you can hear it all the way back here. It's awesome. So you see him back there. This is the Flight of Passage standby line right now. It is next level long. Reaches all the way basically back to the top of the bridge that connects Africa to Pandora. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours you'd be waiting in this. You could not pay me money. We got Navi fast passes, and thank God, because that line's probably a little crazy too. We're back home in Pandora. Oh, they're bumping this jam. This is the hottest jam that this place has. It's like the Mahiwa, but you'll hear it when I go in. It's pretty incredible. Plus it's gonna be air conditioned in here. And it's gonna be a nice reprieve from the madness that has been this heat. Hot out. I tell you what, I don't really like pineapples. I don't eat pineapples. But I really dig the Pandoran sunrise. It's such a nice, like, I get a coffee and I get this, and I feel like I'm ready to tackle this entire place. I pulled those pin boxes last night. I'm gonna put them in with the trip haul. And surprise, surprise, we did get a few repeats. So We're gonna be heading into Wind Traders, I think, right now to pick up a couple more boxes, see if we can get a little bit more of those lucky Pandoran juices flowing. Well, I grabbed 2 more boxes and we're not gonna open these until we get home. That way I'm not gonna come back down here and buy any more if I get doubles, because that would be a joke if I end up spending $100 on pins to try to get these. I'll end up just doing some trading probably to get the ones I need. So let's go ride Navi River Journey. Not the best ride here, but it's good. And I recorded it last night, so we're not going to record it. Just take it in with the old eyeballs. Lines at Navi definitely long enough to want to have a fast pass for it, that's for sure. Yeah, so how about that? That's just about as long as you're ever going to see that line. They listed it at 75 minutes out there. I've seen it at 90 and I've never seen it higher, so that's about as high as it gets. Look, I got my own little row on Navi River Journey. When does that ever happen? Yeah, I lied. I filmed it in 4K. That's how it goes. I can't help myself but film on that ride just because it looks so much better than it does with your actual eyes on the Butterlands. Like, I'm gonna actually start calling this the Navi River Lands. So that's it. We got a Tiffin's reservation at 1 o'clock. Until then, I kind of got to make my way around here and figure out what the heck to do. I could try to go get on Kali River Rapids, pack the camera away, and do it on the GoPro, which would be fun. I just don't know if they're gonna let me on that early. I can go try to work some magic. Yeah, I think that's my best option. Hung out in Pandora all night last night. Got my pins, got my Navi River Journey on. Let's head back out to Discovery Island. Alright, Kali River's down, so that is what it is. Can't ride it. I'm gonna go cut directly across this lake here and go watch the Nemo musical because it's hot as hell, and that'll give me a chance to get inside for a little while.
The ocean's not safe, so we have to check if the coast is clear.
Right. We go out, then back in.
In the big blue world, and all of them are waiting for me.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Take a look around you. The ocean's alright.
So, let's sing the songs of the ocean sea.
Mr. Ray!
Climb aboard, explorers.
La 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 la. Sorry, sir.
Help! He's got my son! He's got Nemo! Have you seen a boat?
A boat. I see a boat. Follow me.
Tasty boys. No. Long chatty. We're nice sharks underneath.
I'm from the ocean.
The ocean, eh?
Hi, Nigel.
I'm from the ocean too. Sorry if I ever took a snap at your land.
We will all get out as long as we can swim together. We swim together. Yeah, but now what? We don't know how to get there.
So we follow our gut.
What?
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Everything will be okay.
First one out of the jellyfish without touching the tentacles wins. Ready, set, go!
Better move fast if you wanna win.
Just keep swimming.
Not my dad, he's not brave enough.
Go with the flow!
It's me.
I read this, Smarty Pants. It's orange and small with white stripes.
Me, and the next one's just a guess. Me. This is a jellyfish. You heard incorrectly, I'm sad. It is an entire jellyfish forest. Be that as it may, he escaped unharmed. There you have my good man. Back with you.
I know what to do. We have to save Dory.
I have to think of you.
But I'm small enough to get in there. Dad, I have a plan. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
But remember to have fun.
Everybody, find a buddy. Nemo, that means you.
Wait.
Just go with the flow.
That was fantastic, and I totally agree with everybody who says that that is the best stage show in Disney World. Truly and genuinely beautiful. And I'm gonna be kind of in between on that. I didn't get enough to call it a full show. And I also am gonna get copyrighted the heck out of if I throw that in the vlog. So hopefully I'll just be able to throw in little snippets, and that'll be me on the edit side of this. Tonya, that crazy Disney lady, is down in Pandora, invited me to come jump on a Flight of Passage Fast Pass with her. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it because I have to go to Tiffin's at 1 o'clock for lunch, which is pretty soon. So I'm gonna go to Tiffin's and see if they'll let me come back at like 1:32, and then I can go ride Flight of Passage and then come back up and go to Tiffin's for lunch.
Everybody else bow down towards your team. Put your leg up safely on the ground, everybody. We're gonna pay play two guys here, everybody. Take your legs to the stage. Pay play number 2. Put your hands in the air, we're gonna clap.
Sorry. Oh, you're fine.
Tonya! What's up?
Long time no see.
Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
We're all clear.
Fly. See if I go. Huge shout out to Tonya.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible.
We just got off a Flight of Passage and it is so good. She got the fast pass and they were nice enough to let me join her 2 times in 2 days. It's like almost, it makes you want to ride that every time you come here, if it was possible. Huge shout out to Tonya, that crazy Disney lady. Follow her streams. She rocks. And she just got us hooked up with the Flight of Passage fast pass, which was key to our day. I am going to use these bathrooms in Pandora, and then I'm going to Tiffin's for lunch. I'll see you guys up there.
Everyone, nice and loud.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm back at Tiffin's. Let me show you around this room real quick. Really, really pretty. I'm ready to tuck into some lunch. I hope you guys will join me. Won't you? I grabbed the carne asada again because reality is, how could I not? Guys, I thought I was just rolling, but I wasn't. There was like a genuine piece of watermelon inside of this drink, which was like the best garnish you could have asked for. Oh no, you're.
And then we have a pomegranate focaccia with a pomegranate molasses and olive oil.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This thing had a piece of watermelon that was like drenched in tequila, and I ate it as fast as lightning. I wish I would have gotten it on camera. Probably best that I didn't. I look ridiculous, I bet. So they bring you the bread. I remember I did not really get down on the bread. I did not like it, but I definitely didn't Love it. No, I still don't really love it. It's fun though. There's so much sweetness to it. That's my thing. Like, what about just a piece of the bread without the oil? So, that's actually better. Wow. Oh, so I like the bread, I just don't really like the sauce. Eating more of this bread, and I have to be perfectly honest with you, it's way better than I remember. I almost ate the whole loaf. The steak has arrived. Bam, play into this. Oh yeah. So, right off the rip, ordered my steak medium. They gave it to me pretty close to midway. But that's okay, because I don't mind that. Yeah? No, you're totally good. Please keep coming over. No, I won't stop talking, so you'll never find a shot to not. Thank you very much. Cool. Awesome.
Everything's tasting good so far?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Anything else you need right now?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. The steak. So, you can see that, right? Some people would be nasty and they'd complain, but the little tomato sauce is delicious. The potatoes, spot on. Oh yeah, it's a great dish. So, you know, that's what happens when you're... I accept the fact that when you get your steaks cooked medium, sometimes people are going to overdo them. That's okay. It's no big deal. I'm here for the flavor. I can understand the flavor point regardless. And you should be able to, too. I think I'm just gonna maybe enjoy this for a little while, and I'll keep checking in with you periodically, because sometimes the edits on the food things are just a little intense. So. The bigger pieces of the steak were cooked perfectly. So that was my bad for not laying into this too much before I started ranting and raving. Oh my god, so good. So the carne asada, spicy, not too spicy, a little bit of the tomato sauce it up. Bring that citrus in there. This is great. So good. The potatoes have the perfect amount of salt. I totally love this place. It is the first steak I had from here. I'm really into the blend of the ingredients here. You know, like I said, take a bite of the steak with a little bit of the tomato salsa. Totally different thing. Delicious. But if you were to take that same bite of steak, a little bit of the potato, more earthy. I think usually my adjectives for food are a lot better than they are right now, but this is the first thing I've eaten all day. I'm starving. So I'm just like super happy to be eating something that's super good. So my last few bites. Fantastic. Tiffin's is a really, really good place to come and eat. That's all I have to say. I put up an Instagram post of like how many people have eaten at Tiffin's. It was shocking the amount of people that said no. Please come here and enjoy the food here. I ate the heck out of that thing. We're gonna get the dessert duo here. There's guava mousse, chocolate ganache, and a little flambéed banana, which I guess is a trio, but I don't count the flambéed banana. Whoa. That little banana is way better than last time. And I had like a brulee on it this time, like really crusted. And that was such a good little bite. Alright, up next, the ganache. With a little bit of the espresso sponge. You guys remember that from last time. Oh yeah. Alright, now the guava mousse, which also looks like it's gotten turned up to 100. One fluid bite. Wow. So, I just had like an instant flashback to February when we came down here and tried Tiffin's for the first time. This has got to be one of the most unique tasting things I've ever eaten in my life. Like, honest to God, I can't compare it to anything I've ever eaten. Nothing. It's so good, but weird. Also, I'm watching the Game of Thrones season finale on my phone while I eat this. My last bite was the ganache. So good. Sea salt in there. Just outrageous. Tiffin's, A+. I love this place. Shout out to my server Joanne or Joanna. You know, she's from the UK, so maybe there's like kind of a different pronunciation thing going on. But she was fantastic. Talked to me a little bit about Thrones, like gave me some recommendations. She used to work at Rose and Crown. My biggest thing is that the servers I've had at Tiffin's have been some of the best servers. Matthew, the first round, and Joanna, both fantastic. So if you go and you have either of them, you're in good shape. The other thing I want to mention is that I sometimes forget, you know, how to really review these places. So the total at Tiffin's with that cocktail in it was $52.19. So I gave her $52, a quarter, and 20 bucks because she was awesome. These, you know, people are on vacation sometimes down here, so I think maybe they get a little stingy. If you have the opportunity to, you should really hook some of these waitresses up because they're working hard. Disney cannot be an easy place to work. I'm in the customer service business, and I know one thing, that when people are in a place like Disney, they've got a mad sense of entitlement. Everything needs to go perfect for them, blah, 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 blah. So when it doesn't, they get upset. I can imagine that being a waiter or waitress here or a bartender isn't as easy as it would be at a place like, say, where I am, where I can kind of tell somebody to kick rocks if they're bothering me. So, like I said, I hit her with that, right about that 40% tip, and I think if you have the means to, you should do that kind of stuff too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to our fast pass for Kali River Rapids. I'm gonna turn my exposure down because I look like I'm glowing. Yeah, we're gonna go up to Kali River Rapids. I have a fast pass for it now. We're gonna bust the GoPro out. Well, it's already out. It's been on the chest. Again, let me know what you guys think of the walking shots that we've been doing with the GoPro. I've been really trying to get as many of those as I can. I want to know if people like them or not. And so yeah, we'll be tucking this away. We'll be putting that on the tripod, getting wet. And then we're gonna probably just go and ride Everest with the GoPro out to dry off. And then, believe it or not, this is a double Animal Kingdom dining day. Not only did we have Tiffin's lunch, we have Sanaa dinner reservations tonight, a place I've never been, and I'm very excited to eat. So Tiffin's lunch didn't overly fill me up. Like I said, I hadn't eaten anything all day, so a nice piece of steak with some bread and dessert and tons of water and a little booze is just about as perfect a thing as you could ask for.
Better. This is my face.
Well, Kali's still not back open. That's not good. I was really hoping that after this whole morning of it not being open, it would have been back open by now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They're probably not going to open that ride all day today, so now I've got a multi-experience, I'm sure, without even opening the app. I don't have to look at it. So we got options. What do? We go ride Everest with this thing? I don't want to do that. Do I go all the way over to Dino Land to ride Dinosaur? That's probably what's going to happen, because I haven't ridden it in the past 2 trips. God, I hate making decisions like this. I want to just ride Kali. I want to get wet. I want to get soaked. It's hot. Welcome back to Top Tips with Tom. So, if you have a fast pass or something that you go over to and it's closed, and like me, can never get your My Disney Experience app to open, just know that what you have is now a freed up fast pass for whatever tier your original fast pass was in. So for example, Kali River Rapids is in the same tier as Dinosaur. I should be able to skip, as you've been watching, this 95-minute line to be able to hop in into this fast pass line. I'm so confused about what's going on here. Alright, here's the deal. This right here, that's not the standby queue. That's a fast pass queue. It's still a 40-minute fast pass wait, which is crazy. I think everybody who had maybe other rides in the park are down and everybody's just trying to use their freed up fast pass to come here. I am going to use my free up fast pass on Prime Evil Whirl, a ride I haven't been on probably in 10 years or something like that. And I just had, hello, and I just had lunch at Tiffin's, so we'll see if I yak my brains out, because I hear this thing just spins and makes you sick. Only one way to find out. You just take that freed up fast pass, you go to anything that you want to ride, ding your magic band without asking anybody any questions or saying a word to anybody. The system will do it all for you. It's that easy. Prime Evil Whirl. Oh, we're going back in time. Here we go, back into time. Oh God, this is a bad idea. First time on Prime Evil Whirl in a long time. Here we go. All right, so you don't spin it first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No wonder you can't have anything in your hand, because you'd end up probably dropping it into it. You end up dropping it into something. Yeah, that's radical. This is radical. Woo! Ah! Oh God, this is the big one here. These are what get you, these tight little, oh God, there we go. And now we're spinning, and now we're spinning. Whoa. Oh, and now we're backwards, that's fun. Wow, this is a pretty serious ride right here, guys. This is not for children. Oh, this is not, you don't want to bring little kids on here. Oh, wow. This is a lot. Oh, and then you're back to spinning. And there's like a little drop here. Oh, backwards. Oh, God, I'm like, oh, man. It's like a mini Everest. That was crazy. What a crazy ride. Oh my god. That was kind of fun actually. That's pretty fun. It's a good ride. Rideable, definitely. It's cool. I actually never really came back here to the carnival section. They have a little place you can eat too back here. Look at this. The Dino Diner. They got frozen lemonade. They got Bud Light back here too. If you wanted to get a quick beer. Sweet. This is pretty cool.
Give our fuel tanks a second to
I'm tired.
refuel here.
This is hot.
So what time about today?
I've been going at it. I've been chasing it hard today, so I'll pull over and take a little breather somewhere. Pretty much hit peak capacity as far as how hot I can be before I need to go and cool down. I just looped this entire park. So, there's not a lot of shade here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. There are some spots of it, but not a bunch. So we're gonna go into A Bug's Life, another thing I haven't done in years and years. Might as well keep this rolling.
Done, wait.
Back off, spider! They're mine.
Means come dance and eat me, so come on down, everyone, gather around.
That's it, gather around everyone.
Give those hands out, everyone, like a firework.
Thank you though. That was great.
That was awesome, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
really
you
cool.
so much. Namaste.
Oh, Bollywood Beat was pretty dope. Quick show though, huh? It looked like I only was recording for about 7 minutes, it felt like, so. Guys, I'm hot. My phone is like literally overheated. So I'm gonna have to either go back to my resort and chill out for a little bit, or I should just go to AK Lodge early for the Sanaa reservation. I technically could just go get some AC and hang out and watch last night's Game of Thrones or something. I feel bad leaving the park. I don't really do resort days. I don't really... Any park time I can get, I'm usually taking it, but... I don't know. We'll make a decision here on our way out. A lot of cool merch in there. I probably should have recorded some more of it than I did, but... That's how it goes, dude. I'm hot, and I'm really just... I need to go get some water and stuff, and... Yeah. So, from the... Tree of Life back there. Adios, Animal Kingdom. What a great day. Off to Animal Kingdom Lodge for some relaxation and rest and a little bit of Sanaa dinner. I will see you guys over there. I got real confused because on the way over here they're like, first stop Kadani Village, second house Jumbo House. I'm like, oh, I don't really know which one of these places Sanaa is in, so I think I came to the right one, Jumbo House. Pretty, really pretty. It doesn't have that like smell like the Polynesian did yesterday, you know, like just kind of knock you on your butt. Like, wow, this is an amazing place. But maybe once I get in the lobby, we'll see. So nice and cold in here. Pretty cool. Oh, it does have a smell. Oh, and there's like wild bird noises and stuff. No, you're good, totally. I got stopped by a couple that saw me popping around the Polynesian yesterday, so that was funny. But I want to know what this is. Like, what am I? Is this Sanaa that I'm walking down into? Oh, this is Boma. So it's like a cool little water feature that I want to go check out. Victoria Falls Lounge. That's this right here. And it starts right here at the top. As you come down those stairs, those are the stairs right back there with the waterfall. But then across the hall is Chico. So Chico and Boma are literally right next door to each other. These two restaurants that you hear so much about. And what's funny is you look at the sign. The Mara, which is another thing you hear a ton about. All these places are in the same spot. All these delicious spots to eat. That's really impressive. This might have the best dining of any resort. Well, if you guys are Animal Kingdom Lodge pros, you already know where I'm going. I'm not in the right building. I'm in Jambo House. I need to be at Kidani Village. So apparently there is a little in-between resort shuttle that is down these stairs. Happy I realized that like right now and didn't just post up at Victoria Falls Lounge to watch Game of Thrones expecting Sanaa to be right around the corner. It's funny, I really have not done much resort hopping, which will become very apparent to everybody that's watching this. Not paying much attention, she could be pulling up, she's watching me vlog instead. Which made me have to walk around her car. That's fun. All these little like details. That's what it's all about for me. Let's check out the lobby in comparison. It has a good smell. Thanks. Nice smell to it. It's way smaller, like in terms of scale. The other one was huge. This one's a tiny little place. I'm on a straight up adventure right now. I'm in the parking lot for this place because I ended up somehow coming downstairs in my exploring. This is the elevator to the lobby right here. I don't really know how much filming I have done today. We're probably due for a sign out here pretty soon. Yo, this place is so next level. There's a giraffe out here, guys. A full-on giraffe right out here. You'd have to go to Africa to go and see a giraffe, or you can do it at Disney's Animal Kingdom. How you guys doing? Wow. Alright, so we've been to a few resorts here, right? But have you seen anything as cool as rocking chairs next to a fire pit with a giraffe in the back? No, you haven't seen anything that cool because Animal Kingdom is the coolest, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani, and Jambo are the coolest places you can stay. Now Copper Creek and Wilderness Lodge, Boulder Ridge, it's gorgeous. It's probably the prettiest, but that's a real giraffe back there. Real wildebeest. Those are real petalback storks. What the heck are these things called? You think I've been on enough safaris I'd know? Those things are real spur-winged goose. Those don't look like geese. Those are storks. Those are those paddleback storks or whatever. So yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, Animal Kingdom's just gorgeous. There's a big old Watusi cattle out there too. Now that one I do remember. I do remember that one from the tours. We don't have to be down here to Sanaa for a little while, so we're gonna go watch Game of Thrones upstairs. Now this is what I'm talking about, guys. How many times have I said that this is what you need to have? Disney. And look, they put strawberries and something else in there. Either way, it's good fresh water when you hit the lobby. I love that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from this seat right here in Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom, that has been day 2, part 1 of the vlog. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm about to watch Game of Thrones on my iPad and then go have dinner at Sanaa in a little while. I will see you guys there for day 2, part 2 of the vlog. Have a magical rest of your day. I'll see you guys real soon.